gas prices will destroy Barack Obama's presidency. I hate to quote Reverend Jeremiah Wright, but the chickens are going to come home to roost. The chickens are Obama's veto of the Keystone Pipeline, his refusal to drill in Alaska, his refusal to grant permits for offshore oil drilling, his cottoning to the Middle East and the Arab Street, and his weakness on the energy issue are all going to come together, and gas prices are going to soar. The reason gas prices are going up is not because immediately of a shortage of supply, but because the futures market is freaked and betting that there'll be a war between Israel and Iran. And as a result, if that happens and the Straits of Hormuz are closed, you've got a real serious oil shortage on your hands globally. And oil companies are hedging their bets by betting on higher and higher prices. And that drives up the actual price people have to pay. Now that anxiety is only going to ratchet up over the next 2 or 3 months as Israel moves closer to a military strike. Obama could have avoided all of this if he had adopted in 2009 the same sanctions he adopted 3 months ago. Those sanctions are biting and they're beginning to work, but there's no time. If they had 3 years to work, he would get out from this, but he's paying the price of his own failure, the chickens coming home to roost. So anxiety about war in the Middle East is going to drive these prices incredibly high. You'll have $5 a gallon gas, you might have 6 or 7 or 8. And that's going to be all laid on Obama's doorstep because he is so volubly and vigorously opposed to oil drilling. Now, he'll try to say it's oil company profiteering and that stuff, but I think that people believe that, and they don't think oil companies are good people, and they believe they profiteer, but that doesn't absolve him for the bulk of the blame. He'll also say that oil domestic production is higher than it's ever been, and that's true because George Bush issued the permits. But Obama has done everything he can to try to stop that and then not import the oil from Canada. Now, if Israel actually attacks Iran, and Obama stands up and stands with Israel and is forceful and goes after Iran, he could win the election over this. This could be a whole game changer. But he's not going to do that. He's going to ask restraint. He's going to urge a ceasefire. He may even criticize Israel. He won't give them support. He'll sympathize with the Arabs and with the radical Islamists, and he'll just dig himself into a deeper and deeper hole. And throughout all this, the big message that's going to come across to the American people is weakness, which is going to be very bad for him. And a rapidly rising oil price aborts this phony recovery that he claims is going on. So this really is the beginning of the end for Barack Obama. Thanks for watching.